when I was invited to develop this project for Swarovski Crystal Palace, many things start to come to my mind. And at my first sign, I decided to do something related to claim attention for nature, but at the same time who talks about how technology could join nature. And I decided to use Swarovski crystal as a structural element. So I have this first impression, I have my second impression related to color, and I say, oh, I want something warm, something who represents Brazil. And I want water also, because Swarovski has a water school and they will launch next year in Brazil and on Amazon. I say, oh, I can put it all together and start to claim attention about this subject. Then I choose a mangrove who, as a natural element who represents it. Then we start to create a 2D model with working with the mangrove reference, and we start to develop more 3 or 4 references at the same time. My first impression is to apply a Voronoi diagram, who was a mathematical principle, to this project. So we could start to create a pattern of measures and about distance and start to create a new 3D model. And I start to add and to put some elements, but it all comes to my mind at the same time, because I want to do something new and something who has a lot of references, like, oh, it could be only roots, it could be, I could use an extra ray, for example, and I can see inside the root, you see a crystal like a structural element. I could see this like a constellation. I could see this like a pure sculpture, okay? And I have this immersive experience because we have here a lighting installation and a music installation. It happens all at the same time. It's my first time that I work with an artist, you know, because now I feel like I'm an artist, because I'm an architect, and I develop something who has different proposal than this, okay, because this is more about philosophy, about to put a new idea, to claim people's attention, so it's more more subjective, okay? And during all my days, I need to deal with something more specific. So it's my first experience as an artist, and I love it. I think that my real interest about design and architecture, it comes when I was a kid, because everything who has form claims my attention. And I start to say, oh, I start to make drawings all the time about houses, about furniture. So I never designed to be an architect. I was born an architect, okay? And my creative process is all related to the things that I already lived and the things that I already saw. But a lot of things interest me, you know, about science, about technology, about future, about nature, okay? I have 3 or 4 persons inside my body, two different personalities, and I put this all together in this installation. I think that I have a lot of information, okay, but sometimes we cannot expose so much information. But also, I used to be, how can I say, a nerd when I was a kid, okay? So I always be interested about strange subjects, maybe, okay? I'm not the kind of guy who wants to play football, okay? I want to be an astronaut, for example. So that's the real challenge, okay? To join, okay, this a dream in mind, okay, and to put this in a different way, in a regular way, okay? So I think that it's the first time that I really could fly, okay? And I start to think more just on my thoughts, just on my mind. I'm working a lot of architectural projects because I used to design the houses in Brazil, stunning houses that I really love to do. and I also was a passion about design, and I love to design furniture design. So this is the most interesting subject that enchants me. Another thing that I love to do, and I almost done, is a hotel project, a whole concept about interior design and also, because I love to create immersive experience. So nowadays, my real intention is to start to work with different projects. Then I could put all this information at the same time.